How's it going, guys? Chronic Rush here, and welcome to a brand new episode of my Fifth 15 Team of the Week predictions. Welcome back, guys, and today we're predicting the Team of the Week number 15, which should be released on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, and I'm guessing EA are going to try and put some of the better players they could choose in this week's Team of the Week, just because obviously it is the week of the Christmas, and they're going to be a lot of packs opened and stuff like that, and they're going to be wanting to get some money into their bank accounts, but we're going to get straight into this week's Team of the Week, and I want to apologise why this video wasn't uploaded on a Monday. Like I said in previous, last episode as well, wasn't on a Monday, and it was just the fact that I used to do it on a Tuesday, then decided to move it back to a Monday just so it gave me a lot more time to be able to make the Team of the Weeks better in terms of I can do a lot on the weekend, and also it gives me a day if I miss it or I can't do it on the Monday, I can do it on the Tuesday. Whereas when I used to do it on a Tuesday, if I couldn't do it on a Tuesday, it would be it. I couldn't get it up on the Wednesday in time before the Team of the Week came out. So this is going to be a Tuesday Team of the Week. I apologise. I should go back to Monday. I was just extremely busy on Monday this week. But let's get straight into this week's Team of the Week, number 15. And we're going to start off with the goalkeeper. And it's going to be this player here, Drogny. Is goalkeeper for Hamburger in the Bundesliga. And he picked up around 8 saves, a clean sheet in his team's 0-0 result against Schalke, and I think that was a pretty good result considering Schalke have been putting quite a few goals in the back of the net recently, and obviously got the likes of Huntelaar and players like that up top, and I think that's a very good performance by him, getting his team the points there. Moving on to the next player in the defence, we have this player here, Maya Yoshida. Plays for Southampton in the BPL, picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in Southampton's 3-0 victory over Everton. We may also see Jose Font in there as well. I believe he had a very good, strong game as well. Moving on to the next player with this player here, Kamil Glick. Plays for Torino in the Serie A, and he picked up 2 goals as well as the man of the match award in his team's 2-1 victory over Genoa, and that could be his second in-form card there. 2 goals from any centre-back is a very good performance. Moving on to the final player in the defence, we have this player here, Gerard Piqué, the Barcelona centre-back. And this was kind of a player that I wasn't too sure about. Barcelona beat Cordoba, 5-0. Good performances all around. I think Pedro had a very solid performance in that left wing spot as well. But decided to go for Piqué just because he picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in his team's 5-0 victory. And we could potentially see him in that centre-back position. Moving on to the midfielders, the first player here is going to be this player here, Romain Hamoua. Plays for Saint Etienne in the French Ligue 1, picked up a goal as well as 2 assists as well as man of the match award in his team's 3-0 victory over Evian. Fairly solid performance by him, and I believe he played in the right mid, not the right wing. I'm not too sure on that one though. Moving on to the midfielders, we have this player here, Cesc Fabregas, and this was the player I put in, luckily I didn't do it Monday night, because Chelsea played Stoke on Monday night, ended up winning 2-0. Cesc Fabregas picking up a goal as well as an assist in that game, and I think he got the man of the match award, and I decided to throw him in. Otherwise, I may have been tempted to put David Silva in, picking up 2 goals in Man City's 3-0 victory. And that would be the only player I would have put in there. As soon as I saw Cesc Fabregas, he hasn't picked up an inform card, first inform card, and I think EA am I going to shove him in there. I'm not too sure on that because it was a Monday night game and stuff like that. Moving on to the next, we have this player here, Franco Vasquez, and you're probably thinking, why is this guy not on the bench? The main reason I put him in the team is just the fact that he's probably had one of the best solid performances this week. Played in the midfield cam spot behind the striker for Palmeiras. They ended up drawing 3-3 with Atalanta, and he picked up 2 goals as well as an assist and man of the match award in that 3-3 draw. And I think that's a fantastic performance for him, and we could potentially see him in that starting 11. I definitely think he's going to get an inform card. It'll just be a matter of where he's on the starting 11 or on the bench. Moving on to the final player in the midfield, should I say, we have this player here, Memphis Depay, left wing. First inform card for this guy, PSV in the Eredivisie, and he picked up 2 goals as well as the man of the match award in his team's 5-0 victory over Go Ahead Eagles in the Eredivisie, and we could potentially see him in that left wing spot. It looks like a very good card, and it could be sought after as well. Moving on to the striker, shall I say, the first player here is going to be this player here, Sergio Garcia from the Liga BVA, playing for Espanyol, and he picked up 2 goals as well as an assist and man of the match in his team's 3-1 victory over Rayo Vallecano. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Alexander Lacazette, picked up 2 goals as well as an assist in his team's 5-0 victory over Bordeaux in the French Ligue 1. This would again be a second inform card. I believe that is the second player to have a second inform card in the starting 11. Moving on to the final player of this week's starting 11, we have this player here, Antonio Griezmann, another Liga BVA player, another Frenchman, and another second inform card. He picked up a hat-trick in the striker position, as well as the man of the match award in Atletico Madrid's 4-1 victory over Atletico Bilbao. And I reckon he's definitely going to pick up a second inform card there. Moving on to the subs bench here, and the first player of his will be this player here, Costel Pantilimon, plays for Sunderland in goal, and this keeper had a very, very good game in Sunderland's 1-0 victory over Newcastle, picked up around 7 saves as well as a clean sheet in that game, and I think he had a very, very good, solid game. Watched the game as well, made a number of cracking saves, made a fantastic save from Sissoko, and then they went and counter-attacked from the corner to go and score the winner. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Iplunyu. I'm not too sure how you pronounce the name at all, and it doesn't help when I've got all stuffy, blocked up nose and stuff. But plays in the Turkish league for a team called Istanbul Besiktas, I think it's something like that. And he picked up a goal, a clean sheet, and man of the match won in that team's 2-0 victory over Sivasspor in, again, like I said, the Turkish league. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Ki Sung-young, the Swansea centre mid, CDM, whatever you want to call it, defensive midfielder we'll go with, and he picked up a goal as well as a man of the match award in Swansea's 1-0 victory over Hull, and he was one of the players I wasn't too sure about. Should I throw him in, should I not? I decided just to go for it because I had no alternative players to bung in, and he could potentially pick one up. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Matt Ritchie from Bournemouth in the Championship. Bournemouth are absolutely steaming it, ended up beating Blackpool 6-1, and Matt Ritchie picked up 2 goals as well as the man of the match in that game in the right mid position, and had a very, very good, solid game indeed. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Chris Harrold plays for Perth Glory in the A-League or the Australian League. Not too sure where he played. I knew he definitely played out on the right flank, should I say, right mid or right wing, not too sure on that one. But he picked up 2 goals as well as 2 assists in his team's 4-1 victory over Central Cross Mariners in the Australian League. And I'm not too sure if EA are going to pay attention to the Australian League, but he could be a potential for this week's Team of the Week. Moving on to the final players of this week's Team of the Week, the strikers on the bench. We have this player here, Davy Selke, plays for Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga, and picked up a goal as well as an assist, as well as the man of the match award in his team's 2-1 victory over Borussia Dortmund. That is a relegation battle at this current moment in time. You would be surprised, and that is the full 3 points. This man got Werder Bremen the full 3 points, and well played to them. Moving on to the final player of this week's Team of the Week, number 15. You guys probably already know it. Charlie Austin, the QPR striker, picking up a hat-trick as well as the man of the match award in QPR's 3-2 victory over West Brom there, picking up the winner in that game. Very, very well played to him, and he's a very good informed striker at the moment. I think he's definitely going to pick up an informed card this week. So, guys, that is the Team of the Week, number 15. As you can see there, I think we got around 3 second informed cards. Then we got the informed Cesc Fabregas, informed PK, informed De Gea. They look all very, very solid cards. Then maybe informed Yoshida for a silver team. And then on the bench, you got some okay players. Informed Ki Sung-young. And that's probably it. Charlie Austin inform as well. Inform Pantilimon. You've got quite a few silver inform BPL players, which could be easily changed around. But you've got a number of good players that could go for quite a bit in this week's Team of the Week. So, guys, that is the Team of the Week number 15. If there's any players that you think should have been on that Team of the Week, put that in the comments. Put the reasons why. I'll go and say why I didn't put them in or stuff like that and interact with you in the comments. Remember to hit that like button. Also, if you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to the series. And go and check out some of my other series on my channel, guys. This has been Courage, and adios!